Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
10, Corey Dickerson
sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now batting, Evan Longoria. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. In there, and it's 0-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To Walker for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Odubel Herrera.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall now, out beyond the 385 sign. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So striding forward now, Curtis Granderson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike. Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Granderson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Mark
Designated hitter, Mark.
into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth, the right
First
fielder,
pitch of the
number 20,
at-bat on its way.
Steven Souza.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu.
Leading
He'll
off
lead
for the
things
Mets.
off here in this
First
one-run
baseman,
contest.
Jose Abreu.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a hard liner towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting sixth,
So stepping in,
second
Neil
baseman,
Walker. And he's looking to get it going.
Walker.
Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And another foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Here's Echeverria at shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
batting
So bases
seventh,
are empty here
the
with 2
shortstop.
gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Plouffe has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll lead it off
Leading
against
off for the
Steven
Rays.
Matz.
Second baseman, Matt
First pitch curveball,
Duffy.
swung on and missed. Strike 1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth,
Here's Trevor
First
Plouffe
baseman.
standing in.
Trevor Plouffe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the
Counts 1-0.
changeup is way low that time. 1-0 count. Here it is. To short. Right there is Reyes. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And there's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Striding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. But the runner's back easily. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Cabrera's up with it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And that's in there for strike 1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Set to get his evening at the plate started as Asdrubal Cabrera. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. A pause and the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And this is going to be a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Working for the punch out and the offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Odubel Herrera. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Chopped foul wide of first. Another 0-2 home. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. The 0-2 once more. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he is in there. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Echeverria onto the grass. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. It is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Dickerson is under it, and he digging in to try it again. Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Dickerson.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Cespedes is after it, and it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Walker has it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he'll get in there safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Crum. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Granderson is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Jose Abreu. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Baseman, number 79.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
Now in the box,
baseman,
Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone. 2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
Hit back up the middle. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate,
catcher,
Travis d'Arnaud. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And there goes Reyes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready with the 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Souza. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Asdrubal Cabrera, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he will get there to make the running play. And standing in, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven
Broken
Souza.
bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw won't get him. Into the box now. Matt Duffy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To third. Right to Cabrera. Here's Walker for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping into the box, Trevor Plouffe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. A changeup over the inside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Odubel Herrera.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And the changeup is way low that time. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Michael Conforto will be next. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Once again, a 3-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Conforto.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes.
First delivery to him on the way. He's running towards second. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Souza has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. It is Curtis Granderson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Curtis
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Herrera is on his way home. And he's safe. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
The first baseman.
Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A called strike over the outside corner. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Walker.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, number
Here's
11,
Echeverria now.
shortstop.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. in there for strike one.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he lets him off the hook on 0-2 as this is lined into left field for a base hit. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Mets.
Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Evan Longoria.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And here's a ball hit in the air. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Mark Crump. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Step on the bag for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another chance. Steven Souza. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Boy, he's been great in this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Striding in, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off. Xavier Cedeno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out towards shallow right. Souza is under it. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Granderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Now in the box, Matt Duffy. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Matt Duffy.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Up next for
stepping into the box, Trevor Plouffe. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trevor Plouffe is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Cabrera will make at the plate.
Leading up for the Mets, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Number 56.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 56.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Second baseman,
Neil Walker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Into the box, Jose Reyes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Hard hit to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
After it is Granderson, and he tracks it down, and this ball